Reason. 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 Good morning, SKN. You know what? We're going to change that for today. Happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
SKN.
Valentine's Day, indeed.
All right. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Kortensia.
All right, so we begin today with a brief look at the weather. It's going to be partly cloudy with a 40% or moderate chance of showers. The high is 86, and there will be a low of 68 degrees. So the day should be very good for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but it still looks like it's going to rain, so don't forget your recommendation.
Oh, bring the umbrellas?
Bring the umbrellas.
I was actually going to change them and say don't rain on the parade.
Good one, good one.
All right, so we're moving on to segment. Yes, indeed.
We're talking about Valentine's.
Yes, we are talking all about Valentine's.
I must say, we're coordinated and we didn't even plan this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
If they can only see the entire outfit, which they will see eventually, but yeah.
Well, what do you think about Valentine's?
It's the day of extra love, I guess.
Okay, that sigh was misleading. I was like, but
the day of extra love.
The day of extra love. The day of extra red too.
Yeah.
Times two. All right, we move on.
And the latest in our local news. Our first news story of the day comes from SKNIS. Major sporting activities have received the green light to resume in St. Kitts and Nevis as the National COVID-19 Task Force lifts restriction on hosting mass events in the Twin Island Federation. The decision comes following the success of health authorities in managing the fourth wave of COVID-19. Newly detected daily cases are now in the single digits. The St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association were among the first to present plans on how the league can restart with appropriate accommodations made for the prevailing COVID-19 health and safety protocols. At the Prime Minister's press conference on Thursday, February 10, 2022, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws provided insight into the resumption of sporting events as of Saturday, February 12, 2022. The CMO further indicated that the task force also engaged the St. Kitts Amateur Football Association to discuss how basketball can resume safely. How about that?
Yeah, we're getting back to normal.
Back to working out. Yeah, that's good, right?
It definitely is. Definitely is. We've been on through this cloud for a bit too long. All right, so we're moving on to the second local story. Citizens and residents encouraged to take advantage of job opportunities, and this one also coming from SKNIS. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, made the clarion call during his first press conference for 2022, held at the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, conference room on Thursday, February 10th. Prime Minister Harris said, quote, "I want to urge citizens and residents to pay attention to advertisements regarding vacancies that are occurring both in the private and public sector. As I speak, there are several vacancies in various line ministries that have been advertised," end quote. Prime Minister Harris encouraged unemployed adults to visit the Labor Department or its Facebook page, St. Kitts and Nevis Department of Labor, to seek information on available employment. And he said further, quote, "I want to encourage those adults at home to visit that page, to be active in search of work, and to take work that is available now, not next week, not next month," end quote. So we're being urged to go to work.
Go to work, yes. Work is now available.
That's where we are today. All right.
Hush puppy matter still under investigation from Winifred Media. The Director of Public Prosecution and the Solicitor General are to communicate with the United States of America regarding the investigation into the passport scandal involving alleged fraudster Nigerian Ramon Hush Puppy Abbas. Mr. Abbas was accused of bribing a St. Kitts and Nevis government official to assist him in obtaining a false marriage certificate to make him eligible for a passport, Commissioner of Police Hilroy Brandy stated. "We sent some information to the DPP and the Solicitor General in terms of doing an MILAT, that's Mutual and Legal Agreement Treaty, to get evidence from the United States of America. We, the police, cannot go to make a request. Our legal person would have to ask the competent authority in the USA to ask them for the evidence. Whatever we can do here, we will do until we get the other evidence." Bribes are not good.
No, at all. At all. And, the accusation, marriage certificate, it's Valentine's Day. Okay. Let's celebrate the legitimately married couples out there, all right? Happy Valentine's Day, guys. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Sometime back there, my friend them Cluster and Carol give me a gift certificate to go Nature's Touch Spa at New Road Housing Development. Boy, one of the best full body massage I ever get. They also do facials, waxing, manicures, pedicures, prenatal massage, body scrubs, even house calls. Now I hear every Tuesday you could get a full body massage for only $100. I say what? I call one time and book an appointment. 465-2733, 664-2126, 663-0650.
You're watching Good Morning SKN on Valentine's Day. All right, so we now move on to the latest in regional news. OECS leaders support efforts to posthumously exonerate Marcus Garvey. This from CMC. Leaders of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS, have agreed to co-sign a letter being sent to United States President Joe Biden as they announce their support for the continued advocacy efforts for the posthumous exoneration of Marcus Garvey, the Jamaican-born black nationalist and leader of the Pan-Africanism movement. Garvey was known as the founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, the UNIA. Formed in Jamaica in July 1914, the UNIA aimed to achieve black nationalism through celebration of African history and culture. Garvey was born in St. Anne's Bay, Jamaica on August 17, 1887, the youngest of 11 children. To facilitate the return to Africa that he advocated, in 1919, Garvey founded the Black Star Line to provide transportation to Africa. But in 1922, Garvey was arrested in the United States for mail fraud in connection with the sale of stock in the Black Star Line. He was sent to prison and later deported to Jamaica. In 1935, he moved permanently to London, where he died in June 1940. In 1964, his body was returned to Jamaica, where he was declared the country's first national hero.
And now for the international news. U.S. defends evacuating embassy as Zelensky urges calm. This from the BBC. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said that the imminent threat of Russian military action in Ukraine justifies evacuating the U.S. embassy in Kyiv. His words came after Ukraine's president urged calm, saying the biggest enemy was panic. More than a dozen countries have urged their citizens to leave Ukraine. Moscow, with more than 100,000 troops near the border, has denied its plan to invade. The Kremlin's top foreign policy advisor, Yuri Yushkov, has dismissed U.S. warnings of an attack, saying hysteria has reached its peak. The crisis comes 8 years after Russia annexed Ukraine's southern Crimea Peninsula. Since then, Ukraine's military have been locked in a war with Russian-backed rebels in eastern areas near Russia's border. President Joe Biden spoke to Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky on Sunday by phone. The two leaders agreed on the importance of continuing to pursue diplomacy and deterrence, according to the White House. It came after Mr. Biden's phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Saturday, when he warned of swift and severe costs if Russia sent in its troops. Well, there you have it, and that's the latest for today. We will be right back after this commercial break.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
no cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Oh, it's three of us.
We all want to be happy. We all want someone who cares. Love is nothing unless it's shared. My heart is filled with joy. Sometimes all I can say is joy. Love makes us happy, and I'm happy you're happy with me. I found you, my happiness. I found you, my joy within. I found you, the one that makes me laugh, the genuine smile of my heart. I found you. I found you.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
SKN, and it's official, everyone. I finally made it to the doghouse. Right, so the French poet Anatole France said, "Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened." And if you've ever had a pet, then you can surely attest to that. Well, today's Valentine's Day, and we wanted to highlight non-romantic love as well. One of such being the love of pets. Love of pets, indeed. Today we are joined by Karina Gianchandani and her pet dog, the lovable Marley. As we celebrate Valentine's Day. Welcome to Good Morning SKN to both of you.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
I have to say your dog is very mesmerizing. I'm just in love with her.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so does the name Marley have any significance?
You know, there is no significance. We kind of got her by accident. So considering all things else, we were in a pinch to find a name, and we were like, okay, well, how do we name her? My mom's like, well, we're from the Caribbean. Why don't we name her Mally? And then it just kind of stuck.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense. I want to hear her sing now. All right. So how long have you had her?
We've had her for almost 5 years now. So it'll be 5 years next month.
So 5 years, our years, or 5 of her years?
5 of our and her years.
Oh,
we got her when she was 18 weeks old, maybe 16 weeks. Yeah.
She's just the most adorable thing. All right, so I'm mesmerized by her, as I said. I want to know what breed of dog she is, because her eyes are so captivating. I'm looking at her and I'm like, my goodness, Marley. Yes, so what breed is she?
She is a Maltese Yorkie mix.
Okay.
I didn't know they existed before we got her. When we saw her, she was like 1 pound when we got her, and I was like, okay, we have to have this one.
Aww. What is her personality like?
She is sassy. She is the
You don't
queen
say.
of the house. Right now,
She
she's
looks
a
pretty
little
quiet.
overwhelmed.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I want to pet this person and that person, but when it's her and she's around the family, she demands attention, she demands hugs, she demands kisses.
Aww.
I can't lie down on my bed without her demanding to come up with me.
Okay.
Marley, she's letting your secrets out.
Exactly.
Right, so what about any, I don't know, owners who don't generally like to talk about this, but bad habits? Does she have any bad habits?
Sleeping in the bed.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, she's
Head
not
on the
supposed
pillow.
to?
She does. She can. She wasn't supposed to at first. We had her sleeping, in her bed in the living room. And then one night I was like, this is kind of sad.
Aww.
So I brought her in bed with me, and 4.5 years later,
She's still in
she
bed.
sleeps in my bed every night.
Yeah, I can see. How can you say no to something so adorable?
I know.
Oh, the dog has my heart this morning. She has my heart this morning. How does Marley get along with other dogs?
Loves other dogs. She is like the big dog in the dog pound. We'll take her to the dog park. She will go in the small dog area. She will go in the big dog area, and she will
looks so attentive.
She will lead the pack. That's for sure.
She's so into this. Look at
She will lead the pack.
So out of sheer curiosity, you mentioned that you got her by accident. Are you at liberty to tell us how?
Yes. So I had just graduated college, and I told my mom I needed to get a desk to look for jobs. I started there. So we went, we got the desk, and I'm like, you know what? I really think we should get a dog. I think it's time. My mom is like, absolutely not. My dad is like, absolutely not. My sister's on the fence. So I found this place, and I didn't look at how far away it was. I said, okay, maybe it'd take 45 minutes. This is up in the US. It took us 2 hours to get there.
Wow.
So at this point, we had to be committed. We go in and my mom is mad. She is like, there is no way that we are getting a dog. Where did you bring me? We go in, we're petting dogs. She's angry. I mean, I've never seen her this mad at me before. And this little tiny dog, like the size of a teacup, comes in, and she is just like prancing and playing around. And immediately my mom was like, okay, I think we need to take her home. So that's how it happened.
You might have a struggle on your hands because the way that she's looking, I think that you have, many of us wanting to take her home too. So I can see exactly how it worked.
It happens often.
I love dogs. So I'm loving her. And the fact that she's so aware. Look at her. She's making the eye.
Oh, yeah. Marley, we're talking about you.
Adorable.
So what are her favorite toys or games?
She loves to play fetch.
Oh, nice.
Fetch is her favorite thing. I had this challenge when we got her of like teaching her how to play fetch. I rarely see small dogs have the attention span to do so.
Okay.
So I taught her how to do it, and now it's her favorite thing. She will sit, bring a toy, and she'll just watch me and yelp when it's time to play fetch. It doesn't matter if I'm in a meeting. It does not matter if I'm on the phone. She demands we play fetch at least 3 times a day.
Oh, that is so sweet.
She's absolutely lovable.
So how do you spend time with her?
So we haven't taken her to the beach yet. So that's kind of on my bucket list of things to do. I don't know if she'll like it. But used to take her to the dog park a lot. She likes to walk and like run around.
Okay.
So we play in the yard with her. We play fetch.
Yeah, favorite game.
Yeah. She likes to take naps. So when I need to take a nap, I know that she can take a nap.
Oh, nice. So she works with you.
Yes.
Well, she's so well groomed.
And well behaved.
Yeah, is there a particular regimen that you follow with her?
Yeah, so we groom her, I think, maybe every 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. We had a groomer back when we lived in the States, and he was like, she's too cute for you not to bring her in 4 to 6 weeks. So we've stuck to that ever since, and we found a really great groomer down here that does a good job, too.
Okay, nice.
Definitely. Marley. Oh boy, I can't get enough of you. And she actually looked at me when I said that.
Yeah.
She's so attentive.
She's very aware.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you guys don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be back with more of Karina and Marley in a second. Stay tuned, everyone.
Next, please.
Good morning, Mommy. How are we today?
We are okay. I brought in Bobby to get her first HPV vaccine to secure her from this cancer-causing menace. I'm just trying to make sure my girls have a chance at enjoying life, you know?
You look unsure about something. Are you okay?
I'm a little nervous. My boyfriend found a lump here the other day, and now I'm freaking out.
I understand how you feel, but let's take care of Bobby first. First, let me explain about this vaccine, the HPV vaccine. The HPV vaccine protects both boys and girls. This vaccine can prevent most cases of cervical cancer and some cases of sexually transmitted infections. Mommy, that's it for Bobby. Can we talk privately for a few minutes? It's really good that you told me about your boyfriend finding the lump. I'm glad that you weren't too scared. Mommy, when was the last checkup? I mean, which includes your breast examination and the pap smear.
Honestly, I don't know anything about pap smears. Is that something you do during childbirth? Because if that's the case, I would have done it twice, right?
A pap smear is an examination of your vagina and pelvis area. It should be done for females between the ages 18 to 69 at least once a year. The World Health Organization recommends that the doctor or nurse that is doing the examination remove the cells from the cervix and check for any abnormal cells, cancer, and the human papillomavirus, which causes cervical cancer. If females get regular tests, anything unusual or abnormal can be treated and seen in its early stages. The girls are being vaccinated before age 13 to reduce the risk of getting cervical cancer. Women tested early and girls vaccinated can help us end cervical cancer. Don't be afraid. It's a simple examination which will be over very soon. Come on, let's get tested.
You're watching Good Morning SKN. I think you're mesmerized by Marley, you know. You're watching Good Morning SKN. So today, we are talking all about love, but not just any love, the love of pets. We are joined by Karina Gianchandani and her adorable pet dog, whose name I now know has particular meaning for us in the Caribbean, Marley. And Marley and Karina, you're going to show us at least one trick. At least you're going to try to do that.
We're going to try. Now, she's very excited to be here this morning and is getting a lot of love, so we're going to attempt. Let's see.
Perhaps I need to shift. Or I need to turn.
Look at me. Can you sit? Marley. Marley, come here.
Marley, there's a treat here for you.
Marley, you want a treat? Come here. Come here.
Oh, that's a magic word. She's coming right back.
Very good.
Yes. Look at her.
Good job.
Look at her go. Awesome. All right, so did you Oh, we've got a video actually. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. We have a video of you and Marley performing some of those tricks. All right, let's take a look.
Go on a walk. Come on.
Why you look like I'm not having it?
Come, dude. Let's go on a walk.
Is it that she doesn't want to put on the harness? She did not want to
Come
go on.
on.
Oh.
What's your problem, dude?
So, Karina, can you explain to us what was happening in that video?
Yes, so this is when, it was actually winter time. And she really hates the cold. She also hates putting on her harness. She's a very big free spirit. So I go to her one day, I'm like, Marley, see, do you want to go outside? And she immediately started running away. So she was burrowing in the bed. She was hiding underneath the couch, hiding underneath the table.
She didn't want to go.
Exactly. I chased her around with this. And in the video, the audio is like, Marley, don't you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? See, the O word is very triggering to her. You can imagine.
So even here in St. she doesn't like going outside?
Well, see, the thing now, we have a really big backyard here.
Okay.
So the O word, I said it now enough where she knows where she's going. She loves it.
Okay.
There are cats, there are mongooses, there are monkeys, there are frogs, and she is a fan of chasing every single one of them, so she loves it now.
Nice.
All right, so what other tricks does Marley perform?
So she knows how to sit, which you saw very briefly. She dances. She doesn't dance for me, but my uncle from a very young age taught her how to dance. So what he'll do is every time he shows up, she knows it's dancing time. All he says to her is, Marley, dance. And she'll get up on her legs and she'll start jumping around and
Well, she did a bit of
walking
that just
around in
now,
circles.
yeah.
She did it a little bit just now,
Yeah.
just because she wanted a treat and she's excited. But when I tell you, when he tells her to dance, she starts dancing to the music.
Marley, you want to dance for us?
You gonna dance? You gonna dance? She's like, no.
Marley's like,
I'm relaxing.
Marley's like, I'm a diva today. Don't you see the cameras? Yeah, cameras like action.
So how do you know when she will do what?
When she will be walked?
No. How do you know when she will do what? Because just now you said, nah, she's not going to dance. How did you sense that?
So it depends on how much she's paying attention to me.
Okay.
So usually she's right up under me, like right now. She's okay. She's like, okay, I need to be in mommy's arms. When she's like fidgety and wants to move around, I'm like, she wants absolutely nothing to do with me. Therefore, if I tell her to do something,
she's not going to do it.
There's no way it's happening.
Smart dog.
And she knows when to pull the tricks.
Marley, I heard your favorite word is treat. Marley, treat.
You want a treat?
Oh, she perked up
Yes.
ears,
Yep.
literally. I don't know if you guys caught that.
Oh,
man. Marley.
Treat.
Hey, we're loving you. We're loving you on this Valentine's Day. Thank you for coming by. All right, so how long did it take to learn certain tricks that you taught her?
Surprisingly, it took maybe about a couple days. Sit was easy. Fetch, easy. And trust me, if you throw her anything, she'll bring it back to you. The dancing, I cannot attest to that one, but I think it took a little bit.
This proves that dogs are intelligent beings.
They are.
There was one dog that I interacted with years ago. Her name was Ginger, and her owners had her so well trained that you would tell Ginger paw, and she'll put this hand out,
Right.
and you'll say the paw, and she'll do that. Marley, that's going to be our signature trick, okay? Next time you come here, that's what you're going to do.
We're going to get paw on it. Aww.
Yeah, she's so cute. You want to hold her, don't you?
I know.
You know. You want to hold her. Does she have a favorite treat or toy?
She loves cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese. Any kind of cheese,
should've
you
brought
give it
some
to her.
cheese.
Some Gouda cheese, some Swiss cheese.
She just loves cheese.
Loves cheese.
Marley, you weren't born in the wrong body, were you?
We do call her Mouse. That's her nickname.
Oh, really? Does she respond to it?
She does.
Well, let me try it. Mouse. Oh, I got your attention. That actually worked.
Marley is a very smart dog.
She
A very smart dog.
Yeah.
Well, I was quite mesmerized by this dog today because I love dogs. We have two big ones, although one tore up the yard, but we have.
They tend to do that.
Yeah. But I love dogs.
We almost don't want to let you go because we're so mesmerized by Marley. She has such big eyes and she's so incredible. Guys, if you are out there and you want a pet like Marley to celebrate love, not just on Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure you can find one because I want one now too. I want my own Marley. But I won't take your name, okay?
Will Marley be attending the Bark event across at
We're going to actually try and make it today.
Okay.
Great.
Nice.
I have work, but I think we're going to take her for a little play date.
Okay, nice,
Oh, that's great. So you guys know where to go to get I want to say a dog graph?
She's a celebrity.
I know she is.
Karina, thank you so much for coming by and bringing Marley to interact with us. Hey, you're welcome anytime. This is
Thank
gonna be
you,
your house,
guys.
okay?
Anytime, Marley.
We'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
So, nurse, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in these 2 meter stands called stirrups. Your legs will be open, then I will insert my fingers into your vagina and make a check. After that, I'll insert this. When that is inside of you and open up, I can see your cervix better. Then I will use these other devices to help me remove the cells from your cervix and check for the cancer and the HPV. Just relax. It will be over very soon.
Nurse, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have been very painful.
I am glad your first experience was a good one.
So, when will I get the results?
The results usually return in 3 weeks. You have to come back here to the health center and I will explain. If there's anything abnormal, I will make a referral to your gynecologist.
Okay. Can I get the HPV vaccine my daughter got?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot. The World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization did a lot of research and found out after persons are sexually active, the vaccine does not work as well.
So what's the best way to prevent me from dying from this HPV?
Just what you did this morning. Early and yearly screening for the HPV virus and checking for changes in the cervix with the Pap test.
How do they know they're not sick?
I know, it's really sad. In 2014, 1 in 4 women in St. Kitts and Nevis were tested positive for one high-risk type of HPV. And in the last 10 years, the number of women with cervical cancer has increased.
See what I mean? But it's good that you could get the Pap test, the HPV vaccine, and the breast checks all at the same time.
Yes, share what you've learned with your family and friends. We in the Ministry of Health are encouraging women to come and have these tests done every year because cervical cancer can be effectively treated if detected and diagnosed early. So let's both do our part. It's time to end cervical cancer.
I didn't take her because I realized Karina wore black. Yeah.
The genuine smile of my heart. I found you. I'm happy with you. And I want to make you happy too. Yeah. I want to spend the rest of my life
You're watching Good Morning SKN. Eros is the ancient Greek word for romantic or sensual love. And some people say that this type of love is elusive.
Elusive.
Uh-huh.
Others say when it is found, it is difficult to keep. Keep it vibrant and thriving. And most definitely, there are several remarkable couples who defy the odds and are willing to put in the work to maintain healthy, long-lasting romantic relationships. Today, Valentine's Day, in collaboration with Modern Elegance Photography, we bring you portions of their Share the Love special. It features residents of St. Kitts and Nevis who were willing to share aspects of their romantic story. Let's take a look.
Well, I think we met by fate. I was teaching at the Basel Senior High School, and I was asked to go to economic planning unit at the government planning unit to work as an economist because they needed someone to understudy Professor Mills, who was a Canadian expert. So reluctantly I went because I really loved teaching and I didn't want to leave the kids. So when I went, I had an interview, and there were two of them. One was Professor Mills, and the other one was Victor Williams. Well, I had seen him before as a bodybuilder.
Only in school.
When I was in sixth form, but then I didn't see him again. So, he interviewed me. He was always a gentleman on the panel who interviewed me. And then after that, I got a job at Planning Scores. And I found, he was very helpful. He would come up to my office to find out how I'm doing, how I'm getting through, is there anything I would like to know, and all that. And, I wasn't thinking anything. He made lots of trips up to the office. And, I got to know him better. I found he was very ambitious. And I wasn't thinking love at the time, but I was just admiring him for the person he was. And then one day, he came up to my office about 3 times, and it's like, he came up, he said something, go back down, and he came up again later, said something, go back down, and, I wasn't thinking. And then he came up, looked very brave, and he said, I would like to invite you to a dance. It was Jakarta at the time, and they were having a dance. And he invited me, but I was going to that same dance with my brothers and my aunt. So I said, okay, I will come. But you don't have to pick me up because I'm coming with my aunt and my sister. So I went and we went to the dance. I will let him out here. Because when I went, he waited so long for me and he thought I wasn't coming again. So he left and went inside. And when I got here, I didn't see him where we were supposed to be. So I just stayed and went in. So when he looked at the song, he was excited. And we had a good time that night. And then the next day he invited me to the park to have football. So I went and he was there. So, that's how it started.
The other side of it, really and truly, is that when I met Sheila, there was something very different about her. She was very calm. She wasn't into dressing and looking like what we call it hip in those days. Very conservative type of person. But I always saw a very solid kind of person, and I always wanted that type of person to interact with. And I didn't want to move the friendship straight from one of a platonic friendship and straight into one of intimacy, because contrary to popular belief, she thought I had many girlfriends. Of course, that couldn't be true. And so when I wanted to come and ask her if I just come and ask her, she would think, oh, I'm being bold. So I had that look of timidity, I went downstairs and came back up looking kind of shy because I wanted her to get the impression that, oh, Victor is really shy. This means so much to him. And when I finally asked her, and she said yes. And then she always joked and said that I made her pay for her own getting into the dance. which indeed is true, but circumstances. So I couldn't understand why when we were dancing, she kept her hands in my pockets. So I suspect she was looking to take my money out. You know, but what she didn't tell you is that when we were going to meet in the park the next day, and I am not the shy type. I was coming from the east and she was coming from the west because I was living at Lozak Road. And so when I saw it, I began to run as if in slow motion. So just imagine a picture where this guy's running towards this woman. And she's like, oh God, oh no, he's coming towards you, no. I was really, but there was a certain chemistry about us from the very beginning. And I knew that this was the woman I wanted.
Through her real estate company, we started out as friends. Closest I can say is it was about 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I can't narrow it down to the day, but nevertheless, we met. She was always a person that you can actually talk to. This might sound a little weird because at the same time, I was looking for an apartment to rent, and the person that referred me to her was my ex-wife. Yes, I was married twice. I was married before, so she told me about this lady who does real estate, and I should give her a call, so I did. We hook up. She actually, took me on a visit to numerous sites and apartments, and I fell in love with one, and that started.
I was working at Home Values, and we were doing a bridal expo. Marshall used to do this bridal expo at Fort Thomas, and I was working at Hospital's Home Values, so we used to do bridal registries at that time. So I met him. He was working at OTI, Fort Thomas Hotel, prepping for the bridal expo, and that's where we met, and we kind of hit it off.
You tell the story of today.
I will start with the word, somebody was born.
That's somebody baby. It was the summer of 2009. Yeah, the summer of 2009, I was on vacation. And I was living with myself at the time. I didn't have anything to do. And my best friend, who was dating his best friend at the time, she had pictures of her boyfriend in this. They were doing a photo shoot for some video or the other, and the album was called Operation Get Sexy, right? And they had these guys in like Egyptian clothing, and so and he was in costume. I didn't know who he was. He was in costume and stuff, and I was like, ooh, he has a nice back. Because at the time he was like really fit. So we were doing P90X and those things. Like So he had like really nice broad shoulders and small waist. So he had a nice back, right? And so I just like went through just there stalking the page for a little while. And I went through and everything, and then I added him as a friend so that I can see the rest of the pictures. That's all. And he was there and for days. And then another day, I got super bored again. And while I was there sitting down, he popped up on Messenger. He popped up. And I was like, hello. And said hello back. And we started talking. And he was bored at work. He was working for tourism authority at the time. He was bored at work, and then started talking stupidness, and he was making me laugh and stuff. And we ended up talking that way.
I can take this here, that is exactly what happened. It was, the nights and days that followed, basically long phone calls, as you do. And it was me giving bedtime stories using Greek myths and legends.
Yeah, he did that. Oh,
that was useful.
One of those nerdy book time in the library in the UK was they have used Hula Funk. So she loved it.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Sometime back there, my friend them Klessa and Carol give me a gift certificate to go Nature's Touch Spa at New Road Housing Development. Boy, one of the best full body massage I ever get. They also do facials, waxing, manicures, pedicures, prenatal massage, body scrubs, even house scars. Now I hear every Tuesday you could get a full body massage for only $100. I say what? I call one time and book an appointment. 465-2733, 664-2126, 663-0650.
I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze. Keep me warm in your love. Softly breathe and it's me to show how deep is your love, how deep is your love. I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down, and they all should let us be. I believe in you. You know the doors to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN on this lovely Valentine's Day. As you can see, myself and Jamie, we are totally representing.
We're bleeding love today, all right?
Bleeding love. So today is officially Valentine's Day, which means that this brings us to our final giveaway for this season. We have partnered with 5 local businesses to offer you Valentine's theme giveaways. So far, we have given away a couples massage at Nature's Touch Spa, a gift basket from Gary's Fruits and Flowers, 2 movie tickets at the Nevis Performing Arts Center or NEPAC, and a lunch for 2 at Swing. I really hope that lunch was enjoyable.
Indeed. All right, so the final giveaway is in partnership with Blue Water Safari, and we are giving away 2 Catamaran Cruise vouchers. Do you think we'll win those vouchers?
No, we didn't enter.
Sadly, we're not in it, so we can't win it. All right, so guys, get ready to spin that colorful wheel of ours.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. It'd be interesting if it lands on a red tile, wouldn't it? For
I
Valentine's
know.
Day. And utterly
All in
defiant
tribute
if
to
it doesn't.
Valentine.
Utterly defiant if it doesn't. Oh, it's defiant, all right.
Defiant.
But this. Okay, let's go. LEL.EAH. Say again? Malia Erskine. Okay,
Wow,
thank
congrats,
you.
Malia.
Congratulations to Malia Erskine.
Wow.
Name sounds vaguely familiar. You have won yourself. Yeah, I know that. I was joking around when I said vaguely familiar. So you've won yourself and that special person a catamaran cruise. So please let us know how you enjoyed the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be jealous. So, but you can still. We'll be licking our wounds when you let us know. But let us know anyway. All right. Yeah. How you enjoy the cruise? What's going on with that? Pictures definitely, Kortensia.
See?
I'll be crying my eyes out. Blood won't be running from my eyes. I'll be crying though. But yeah.
So we want to thank everyone who participated in the giveaways for this Valentine's season. We do hope you enjoyed all of your prizes. For a chance to participate in future giveaways or just to keep up with the activities at Studio 327, follow us on all our social media platforms.
All right, so you know how to follow us already, but if you don't, we made it so easy for you. Our handle is at Studio327 Inc. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. So you like and follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram. We are on TikTok, we're on Snapchat, we're on Twitter. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right. So you know where to find us at Studio327 Inc. With that said, we'll be back with more Good Morning SKN in a moment. Stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies, and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl a look me, but me know in that big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
And welcome back to Good Morning SKN on this lovely Valentine's Day. And we're still talking about love, so here goes. When it comes to love, many people have an unrealistic expectation of what the experience is supposed to be. Often it is assumed that it is like a fairy tale where the beautiful damsel in distress is swept off of her feet by her handsome knight in shining armor. But don't you think the sun will roast him?
That's actually not true. All right. All right. That reaction says it all. All right. But love and relationships are much more nuanced than this, quote, sunshine and butterflies perspective. It is shrouded in so much ambiguity and confusion. Obviously, and for persons who over-idealize romance, movies, they aren't quite prepared for the not so beautiful aspects of love because it goes against what you see in the movies. You know what I mean? Exactly. Well, today on Loosen Up, Kortensia and I are going to discuss our opinions on romance. I hope you guys know what you're doing, by the way. These are our opinions. Do I need a disclaimer? The views that you're about to hear do not necessarily represent the views of Good Morning.
Exactly. And Studio 327, there are.
All right, so we put it out there. Question number one, what does romance mean to you?
So what does romance mean to you?
Yeah, what does romance mean to you?
What does romance mean to me? I think getting all my needs met, being able to read my mind, being able to come up with little things that would, sounds me, right? Being able to come up with little things that would knock me out of the park. So even if you pick up a little flower from the bushes and say, here, oh my God, that's so cute, you know? That's so cute. So maybe a little dinner now and then, a little surprise breakfast, something like that. Wow. That's my idea of romance.
This is so interesting to me because I'm about to flip the script here, yeah. What does romance mean to you? I'm gonna flip it. Do you think that guys expect romance?
Yeah, in a different way.
In a different way?
Than we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me because
so do you expect romance?
Well, that's the thing. I think traditionally, no. I think everything that you said when you started talking was representative of, okay, when we're in this romantic phase, the guy will do, and he will look to, you know, his partner to be appreciative of these things. But the expectation is that the guy will do, and it's an outlier, you know, it's out of the park really when someone says, you know, for this guy I'm gonna send him flowers. Guys generally don't accept things like that. You know what I mean? We don't get things like that. Women
Why
don't
y'all want to accept a bouquet of flowers? I was told once a guy said his girlfriend sent him and he just laughed. Like, that's not a laugh. You should be like, oh.
So we've answered the first question. Romance means different things to different people, potentially different genders as well. All right, question number two. Yeah, is love as complex? Are relationships complex? What do you think about that? Is it simple or is it really complex?
It's simple if you are on the same page and you speak of your expectations in the beginning, as we have been discussing almost all month. Then it's simple. But when you don't and you expect people to read your mind and then you expect people to think like you and be like you, then yeah, that's where it becomes complex because then you think, oh, they're not into me.
Okay, that goes against everything that I'm thinking right now because love is complex. There is no roadmap. There is no this is the right thing to do. There are no signposts. No go right here, turn left, go down. You never know if you're going to hit a landmine until you do. And then the thing blows up. Right?
So with that said, is love idealized or overrated? What do you think?
Love can never be overrated, but the way that we picture love, I guess, sometimes can be unrepresentative or not representative of the way that love actually is. Like, love is a glamorous thing. You know what I mean? It's romanticized.
A glamorous thing as
it's romanticized.
Advertised by television.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. It's like you're going out to the restaurant and you're seeing, oh, the 7-course meal and it looks so great on the plate, but nobody shows you that in the back room there's a busboy who's having to wash all the dirty dishes when you're done. You know what I mean? That's the side that you don't see. So
or the prep.
Or the prep. Or the prep.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Prep is a good one.
Yep.
Boy. Uh-oh. Why? Why have you decided to do this to us today? Or rather to me. Can romance be toxic?
Yes, it can.
I hear a Britney Spears theme song playing in my head. All right. Can romance be toxic?
It can.
It can be.
It can, yeah. Because some of us overlove and some of us underlove. So the person that's feeling overlove might be like, you're a stalker. And then underlove might be like, you're not paying any attention to me. What's up with that? Like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Yeah. Do you see? It can be toxic.
Signposts. I love that one. Stalker vibes. Alrighty. Yeah. I called you like 3 times. You don't get the message. I don't want you to comment. Why are you sending me flowers on Valentine's Day? I don't want to think of you on this day. No, stalker vibes, right?
See that? Yeah.
Interesting that we got stalker vibes from toxic. Anyway, so what do you do to detox?
Get a restraining order.
Is there a lawyer in the house? That's actually funny for more than one reason. There are things that I forgot when I asked that question. All right. Number 5, moving on. Number 5, we're leaving the toxicity behind.
We are.
Well, you know what? I want to go back to it, because let me go back to it for a second. I can actually hold that point for a second. Can romance be toxic? Sometimes, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and some of you might have heard that conversation because it was broadcast last weekend, right? Nice guys finish last, or do they? So can romance be toxic? When we talk about things with each other, I guess that's where you're detoxing, you get your therapy, so you say, you know what, hey, this happened to me, and this is really bad, and I got the revelation, and I had to change, and so on. So, yeah, romance can be toxic. Your friends and people around you who know you and know what you're worth can actually help you to detox, right? So sometimes it's good to listen to.
Oh, is it possible for relationships to be successful with limited romance?
How would I know?
I thought you have expertise in this area. You just said you had a big talk last week. What's happening? Well, for me, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, because people expect the romance. So if the romance is not there, then they're going to be on to the next one, like the song.
Listen to me, not everybody expects the romance. I hate to put it out there,
but then it's going to be a blah relationship.
Not everybody expects the romance. Here's why I know not everybody expects the romance. I think that after a while, we forget that we have to keep reigniting the flame.
Yeah.
And we don't do what we started doing when we first met.
That's why the toxicity brings it back.
Yeah, well, there you go. You know, we forget that. So we're like, hey, oh yeah, I know I used to wear makeup, or I know I used to go to the gym, or but I already have you.
Exactly. But then the toxicity says, hey, you don't do this no more, so you need to do it. So come on.
The toxicity says that, hey.
Yeah, so it's good. A little of it is good in the relationship.
A little of it is good?
Yeah.
I like surprises. I also like suspense, which I guess the two go hand in hand. But certain surprises don't like, right? So just so you know, there are no signposts. Restraining order. Well, hey, I've never been hit with a restraining order, thankfully. And you know what? I ain't going to be either, because, I know the signs, even though they're not posted.
Ooh,
and so should you. All right. Yeah. So there are our views on romance. The disclaimer was at the beginning. We're going to give it to you again. The opinions that you just heard are not necessarily reflective of those of Good Morning SKN. See you on the other side of the break.
Right? When I say,
and you may not think that I care for you, but you know that down inside I really do. It's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and, most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same, because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll out. Cause no man's alone, do what's right. Cause I love you. Brother, my sister. And we're in this together. My sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to let it roll out.
Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex, let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
I am Lucille Pemberton Vaughan. I am health educator and counselor in the National AIDS Secretariat within the Ministry of Health. And we have launched Operation Safe Streets, Safe Sheets, and this is done in collaboration with the Traffic Department. Everybody should be tested and know his or her status. You cannot have your status and not know your partner's status. Initially, when one gets infected, there are no real symptoms. However, during that period, within the first 6 months, some persons show signs like flu-like symptoms. Presently, there is no known cure. However, there is treatment, antiretroviral treatment. This treatment actually keeps the virus in check and prevents it from causing havoc on the immune system. HIV and AIDS can be transmitted to 3 main ways. Mother to child transmission, meaning that when someone is pregnant, that mother could pass it on to her baby in utero, and also during labor and by breastfeeding. Infected blood products like sharing needles and if you have blood transfusion, and finally unprotected sex with someone who is infected. How could this be prevented? Simple as ABC. A, abstinence. Abstinence is still an option. B, be faithful. If you have one partner, stay with that partner. And then third, and I think most importantly, is condom use. The C is consistent, correct condom use. So we are encouraging the public to come and get tested. The test is free, it's confidential, it's reliable.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day when it comes, everybody.
I want to wish everyone happy Valentine's Day when it comes, and remember to protect yourself.
I I would like to wish the general public a happy Valentine's Day. Love is protective, so protect yourself and protect others.
So nurse, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in these 2 meter stands called stirrups. Your legs will be open, then I will insert my fingers into your vagina and make a check. After that, I'll insert this. When that is inside of you and open up, I can see your cervix better. Then I will use these other devices to help me remove the cells from your cervix and check for the cancer and the HPV. Just relax. It will be over very soon.
Nurse, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have been very painful.
I am glad your first experience was a good one.
So, when will I get the results?
The results usually return in 3 weeks. You have to come back here to the health center and I will explain. If there's anything abnormal, I will make a referral to your gynecologist.
Okay. Can I get the HPV vaccine my daughter got?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot. The World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization did a lot of research and found out after persons are sexually active, the vaccine does not work as well.
So what's the best way to prevent me from dying from this HPV?
Just what you did this morning. Early and yearly screening for the HPV virus and checking for changes in the cervix with the Pap test.
How do they know they're not sick?
I know, it's really sad. In 2014, 1 in 4 women in St. Kitts and Nevis were tested positive for one high-risk type of HPV. And in the last 10 years, the number of women with cervical cancer has increased.
See what I mean? But it's good that you could get the Pap test, the HPV vaccine, and the breast checks all at the same time.
Yes, share what you've learned with your family and friends. We in the Ministry of Health are encouraging women to come and have these tests done every year because cervical cancer can be effectively treated if detected and diagnosed early. So let's both do our part. It's time to end cervical cancer.
You see that new boy that just joined the school last week? He brought me a chocolate this morning because I showed him the way home from school yesterday.
You like him?
No, he's just my friend. Plus he is my neighbor. He asked me if we can walk home together for lunch tomorrow and I told him yes.
I don't like these big boys. They tend to like to touch girls without your consent.
What do you mean by consent?
It's when one person agrees to give permission to another person to do something.
He is cute though.
Guys, you won't believe what happened the other day with the new boy from school.
What happened?
The other day, while walking home with the new guy, he followed me into my house. I thought it was okay because he seemed friendly and respectful. So I turned on the TV and offered him a soda. We sat in the chair together. Then he leaned over and kissed me. I was so shocked I sat up straight and asked him why he did that. He said he thought I liked him. I told him not in that way.
What? Girl, you should have never allowed him inside your parents' home.
My parents will be very angry if they meet any boys in our home plus kissing me.
Guys, we don't need to be burdened down with teen pregnancy and relationship problems at this time. Boys need to understand that girls are not sex objects.
Remember, you have the right to consent to every activity being performed, from holding hands to anything more, and to change your mind at any time. If your partner does not respect your wishes, this also is a form of abuse. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-2 465-7077. Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
The one that makes me laugh, the genuine smile of my heart. I found you. I'm happy with you, and I want to make you happy too. Yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life happy with you. I found you.
Morning once again, and welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Today we have a special Valentine's treat for you. We have with us in studio the distinguished local recording artist du jour, the guy that I always see on TV that has the girls screaming. So du jour, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Hey, welcome. It's good to see you again.
Well, likewise. Likewise, teacher.
It's like, you see that, you put it up, it's like coming home. Boy, this is like a history lesson.
Yeah, so we're real comfortable right now.
So do you remember your first ever performance?
Yeah. When was it? It was I think it was grade 2 or 3, actually, when I entered a calypso competition in Dr. William Primary School.
Yeah.
And I came first one up. I didn't win. And I cried, but it was good. Yeah, but that was my first actual competition, and then I went on to the ZIZ song competition, 50th anniversary, and I actually won this one. So,
see?
Yeah. So I guess it was just building me.
Yeah, try until you succeed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember the ZIZ competition. I remember you singing. Boy, history lesson, because I'm looking at I don't know if you guys can feel it. I'm looking at du jour, and I'm like, boy, I can see you in your khakis and you.
Yeah.
Like Tom Haley. But I've seen a lot of stuff that you've done since, and I gotta say, I'm super proud of you, man.
Appreciate it.
Proud of the young ones.
All right, so in all of your songs, is there like a current theme, or do you just go with the vibe, different things, sort of thing?
I usually just go with the emotion that I'm feeling at that time, whatever I feel the instrument, the music makes me feel. You know, so if the guitars or the keyboards or anything sound like it's something sorrowful, I might sing a sad song. Or if it sounds, sexual, I might get into that realm. Yeah.
Yes, I'm smiling listening to you talk about sexuality. That's a whole other. You're laughing. Kortensia is fangirling over you, by the way. You guys don't know this. Kortensia was like, I see you in the car. I always see you, but you're here now. Right?
In person.
Like,
yes.
What's this like for you?
Huh? Well, I'm in the presence of a celebrity, so maybe I get an autograph. Du jour, what do you want your listeners to understand through your music?
I want you to understand that I'm a human. So we all make mistakes. Sometimes we all have desires, needs. So I choose to bring them onto my music sometimes.
Oh, so your music is personal? You would say that?
At times.
Oh, okay.
And other times I would say I'm just the voice for those that don't have one.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
I gotta say, I'm super impressed by your vocal skills, du jour. I gotta say, I've watched you grow, and just the level of growth and the confidence that you exude, I gotta say, if you guys don't know De Jour after today, please go check him out. And you should know De Jour, but if you don't, go check him out.
As everybody's screaming. So he's not.
All right, so let's talk about the vocals and so on. Do you use technology when composing your music, that sort of thing? How do you go through that process?
Usually I just get a beat and go to the studio. I try not to stress too much about it because I think the best material comes from when you're not really trying. Yeah. So most of the times I listen to a beat when I'm taking a shower, washing the dishes, or maybe taking a drive, and I get crazy ideas then. But if I actually sit down and think about it, it's more of a challenge for me.
So do you write? Since you see you here and then you just go to the studio and put it, would you have written what you are saying?
No, it's somewhat premeditated. Like I might find a line or a phrase that I like, and I just choose to continue that melody.
Nice. Oh, that's great. Can't wait to see what you have first. I know our viewers can't wait either.
I know.
But we've got to get through these questions. Let's go. Yeah, you guys have got to wait, okay? So you have an upcoming music video release. I think it was released today, actually.
Yeah, it was released.
In collaboration with Scruffy and KJ. Tell us about that, man. What was it like?
That was an awesome song. Much love to Scruffy and KJ. They came to me actually saying that they wanted me to put a verse on it, and my verse was a construction of 4 verses actually. You could, if you listen to the verse, you would hear different melodies, and every time the melody changes, that's a different verse. So I just wasn't finding the right song. So I sang at least 4 or 5 verses on the song, and then I was like, maybe we should just choose the best lines and put them together. So that's what we did, and the verse came out magic.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it, man.
Be sure to check out the music video as well.
So De Jour, you are still quite young in age, and you have, let's say, plenty more time. Let's go with faith, right? To reach higher heights in your career. But you have already experienced this. Share some of your tips with anyone in closing. Before you perform, he's performing, how they can attain such heights.
Let's see. Always be original. Always be yourself. Don't try to follow what's trending. Just be you. Create what you love. It's pure art, you know what I mean? And people would have no choice but to accept it because that's you.
Well said. I've seen it, so I know. We're going to see it, we're going to hear it when we come back. So more with De Jour in a moment, everyone. Stay tuned.
I am Lucille Pemberton Vaughan. I am health educator and counselor in the National AIDS Secretariat within the Ministry of Health. And we have launched Operation Safe Streets, Safe Sheets, and this is done in collaboration with the Traffic Department. Everybody should be tested and know his or her status. You cannot have your status and not know your partner's status. Initially, when one gets infected, there are no real symptoms. However, during that period, within the first 6 months, some persons show signs like flu-like symptoms. Presently, there is no known cure. However, there is treatment, antiretroviral treatment. This treatment actually keeps the virus in check and prevents it from causing havoc on the immune system. HIV and AIDS can be transmitted to 3 main ways. Mother to child transmission, meaning that when someone is pregnant, that mother could pass it on to her baby in utero, and also during labor and by breastfeeding. Infected blood products like sharing needles and if you have blood transfusion, and finally unprotected sex with someone who is infected. How could this be prevented? Simple as ABC. A, abstinence. Abstinence is still an option. B, be faithful. If you have one partner, stay with that partner. And then third, and I think most importantly, is condom use. The C is consistent, correct condom use. So we are encouraging the public to come and get tested. The test is free, it's confidential, it's reliable.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day when it comes, everybody.
I want to wish everyone happy Valentine's Day when it comes, and remember to protect yourself.
I would like to wish the general public a happy Valentine's Day. Love is protective, so protect yourself and protect others.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Next, please.
Good morning, Mommy. How are we today?
We are okay. I brought in Bobby to get her first HPV vaccine to secure her from this cancer-causing menace. I'm just trying to make sure my girls have a chance at enjoying life, you know?
You look unsure about something. Are you okay?
I'm a little nervous. My boyfriend found a lump here the other day, and now I'm freaking out.
I understand how you feel, but let's take care of Bobby first. First, let me explain about this vaccine, the HPV vaccine. The HPV vaccine protects both boys and girls. This vaccine can prevent most cases of cervical cancer and some cases of sexually transmitted infections. Mommy, that's it for Bobby. Can we talk privately for a few minutes? It's really good that you told me about your boyfriend finding the lump. I'm glad that you weren't too scared. Mommy, when was the last checkup? I mean, which includes your breast examination and the pap smear.
Honestly, I don't know anything about pap smears. Is that something you do during childbirth? Because if that's the case, I would have done it twice, right?
A pap smear is an examination of your vagina and the pelvis area. It should be done for females between the ages 18 to 69 at least once a year. The World Health Organization recommends that the doctor or nurse that is doing the examination remove the cells from the cervix and check for any abnormal cells, cancer, and the human papillomavirus, which causes cervical cancer. If females get regular tests, anything unusual or abnormal can be treated and seen in its early stages. The girls are being vaccinated before age 13 to reduce the risk of getting cervical cancer. Women tested early and girls vaccinated can help us end cervical cancer. Don't be afraid. It's a simple examination which will be over very soon. Come on, let's get tested.
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one safe. Kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll out. Yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right. Alright. Cause I love you. Brother, my sister. And we're in this together. My sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to let it roll out. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze. Keep me warm in your love. Softly leave, and it's me you need to show how deep is your love, how deep is your love. I really need to learn, cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down, and they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the doors to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, and we know you have anticipated this performance. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen do celebrate Valentine's Day too. We give you the distinguished, the girls them screamer, du jour.
Whoa. Nice and easy, you know? Happy Valentine's Day. I love you, ladies. So if you're at home, you're listening, you're watching, just sing with me. You know what I mean? I wonder if I should have called you. I wonder if I should have ring your phone and tell you, any man get you, I'm jealous. And nobody they saw me argue. Oh, you figure tell me yeah, embrace you, baby. Then you try and tell me crazy. Yeah. Still I try to let go, but I can't. Come like say, I hope you meet a judgment. I'm not a player, but I know that a man is just a man. Oh, what's the part? Keep such a ready in a one for bad mind. She said the business just a strive for one for land mine. Not like your friend, not like your friend. But no, the same wanna keep you warm in the bed. Them say me bad, can't respect. But I see when I come in, when you a try for lift. Not a herb monopoly. Come in and get that squeeze, but the kid in life me can't leave. But still I try for let go, but I can't. Come like say, you over me to ask God. I'm not a player, but I know that a man is just a man. Oh, what's up, man? See them dark nights. I them tend to choose to fight me. Well, I them tend to should I invite me if come get it up. See them cool nights. I them tend to really need me get up a one cup. Must see me at your war, bro. Hey, girl, I would. But still I try to let go, but I can't. Come and say, over me to ask God. I'm not a player, but I know that a man is just a man. Oh, I wonder if I should have called you. I wonder if I should have ring your phone and tell you, if I get you jealous. Oh. Said I love you, my lady, yeah.
Woo!
Nice and easy, you know?
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here. Morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, hello, Miss Lee? Yes, it's me, Earthquake. I coming Tuesday around 10. No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced. And when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, don't want to run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
What's up? Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. One
once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one safe. Kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll up, yeah. Cause no man's alone, do what's right. Alright, cause I love you, brother, my sister. And we're in this together, my sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Shake. Drop to the ground and take a little cover under a table or strong furniture. Kneel. Bend your head close to your knees. Hold on to a table leg or desk, please. Hand behind your head, protect your neck with your arm. Face away from windows, you must understand. If you don't have a shelter to hang on to, remain in a place till the shaking's through now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave tsunami, wave tsunami, wave tsunami. Move away from doorways, windows and shelves. Heavy objects could drop. You could damage yourself. Cabinet and bookcases may also fall. Light fixtures and objects mounted on the walls. And if caught outside, find an open space. Debris from buildings may fly in your face. Kneel or sit on the ground. Cover your head and remember every word that I said. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave. Tsunami, wave. Tsunami, wave. Tsunami. Drop. Everybody now. Drop. I wanna see you now. Cover your head. Cover your head. Drop. Say everybody now. Tsunami. I want you to put up all your hands. Tsunami. I want you to put up all your flags. Tsunami. 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 Do not go home without permission. Stay and wait for help and instructions. Do not go down by the seat to watch the action. Just to talk about what has happened. In science lab, chemicals may drop. Exit only after shaking has stopped. Do not panic, everything will be fine. Don't use the phone line at this time. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Drop, cover and hold. Stay in control. Drop, cover and hold. Don't panic. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Shake. Let me see you shake like earthquake now. Wave. Tsunami. Wave. Tsunami. Wave. Tsunami.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN on this lovely Valentine's Day in 2022.
Yep.
Chocolates. This is a popular gift during Valentine's season, and who doesn't love chocolates? Do you?
Who doesn't love chocolates? It tastes good, smells good, and feels so satisfying as it melts in your mouth. Oh my God. It should melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Not only does it taste good, but there is scientific evidence that proves eating it can actually make you happy.
Oh boy, I want to get happy right now.
So today, as we play a game, we will be guessing, eating, and attempting to guess the flavor of chocolate.
Yeah, this is how they have us loosening up. We're loosening up today with chocolate. Oh, this is awesome. Love it. All right, so we have a box of chocolates here, and it contains an assortment of flavors, including caramel, peanut butter, toffee,
truffle,
strawberry,
strawberry cream, nut caramel, pecan delight, and chocolate buttercream.
So we're gonna have to start tasting and guessing And are you sure you want us to taste or take? I could have sworn I read take. What did you say?
Taste, Jeremy,
Oh, so it's a
taste. They need our expertise.
Listen.
We are the chocolate connoisseurs for today, so they need our expertise. Yeah.
I'm all for the take test, not necessarily the taste test, all right? So we'll see if it works after this. Let's go. You first, ladies first.
Mystery. Da, 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 no, 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 no.
I don't even know what you took.
I don't know either. It looks like it has nuts in it.
So you're gonna guess what that is. Ah. What does it taste like?
Nuts.
Peanut, perhaps?
Is this the peanut trifle?
Oh wow, you got that right. Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna head for this colorful one right here. That's very, very nice. Let's go. See what I have? This is the taste test. I love this segment.
That one's easy. That one's easy.
Milk chocolate caramel?
I think that's it. That's it. That's it. That is definitely it. On to the next one. I'm looking for something that has the mystery one.
Oh, you're doing the other one.
Da, da. The mystery one.
It's almost shaped like a heart, you know.
One more bite. I see something else in there.
Again, the options are caramel, peanut cluster toffee, truffle, strawberry creme, nut caramel, pecan delight, and chocolate buttercream.
This one has in caramel and it has in nuts. So maybe it's caramel gone nuts. How about that? You didn't get that, did you?
I didn't get that. And
Caramel gone nuts.
wait a minute, but I can taste it too. Caramel. I'm sorry, the taste was lingering and it made my mind a little slow, you know, yeah. This is what happens when you get happy.
Yeah, but chocolates.
All right.
So you're not gonna taste the next one?
This is me being defiant on Valentine's Day, saying, "Wow, I really don't want to taste these because I want to take these." We're gonna try again, Kortensia. All right, so this is what I have.
I like the look of that one.
Okay, this looks like nuts already. So I'm narrowing my options down.
That looks like strawberry cream. Yep.
It also tastes like strawberry cream.
Yeah, that looks like.
Guys, this is really, very good.
Jamie, I'm working on you not taking them. I'm working on us enjoying them and eating them.
So you guys at home, we don't mean to be selfish. You guys are watching us eat, and we can't share things through the television or through the screen. So why don't you tell us what you like to receive on Valentine's Day, and whether or not you like to receive chocolate or flowers, or as I can see it out of the corner of my eye, maybe some water after eating all this chocolate. Yeah, definitely a good thing as well. What do you say, Kortensia?
I said the same thing too. But this one, I'm gonna guess it is the nut caramel pecan delight.
All I can think about after
water.
tasting this is there a doctor in the house? Where's Dr. Lawrence when you need her? Dr. Lawrence, I'm trying to take care of my heart. Unfortunately, my tongue is getting the better of me. That being
She's definitely gonna say we need some exercise after all this sugar.
Oh man. What is your favorite? Oh, we got water, yeah. Thankfully, we have water. Water everywhere. So what's your favorite one?
The nut clusters.
You tasted so far?
Yeah, because this one is literally gonna kill me, as Alani said. Sweet.
You're not gonna tank to of course.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tank to
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm tasting this one again.
Strawberry.
Okay. Strawberry creme.
Strawberry.
I need a lesson, by the way, in proper etiquette for eating on television. That being said, we will be back in a moment. Stay tuned, everyone. More Good Morning SKN.
Let me see you shake like a quick. Shake.
Give me a
Let me
gift
see you.
certificate to go Nature's Touch Spa at New Road Housing Development. Buy one of the best full body massage I ever get. They also do facials, waxing, manicures, pedicures, prenatal massage, body scrubs, even house scars. Now I hear every Tuesday you could get a full body massage for only $100. I say what? I call one time and book an appointment. 465-2733, 664-2126, 663-0650.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We close today's show by letting you know what's happening. And first of all, what's happening is that I'm drinking a lot of water after the last segment.
Yep. Our liquor of choice to go with our chocolates today.
You are a chocolate connoisseur. I can't do what you can. Anyway, let's go on to the discussion points, okay? So, free love packages. Love is as sweet. I can't take that word anymore. Love is sweet as candy when you protect your pleasure. Oh, okay. So for Valentine's Day today, the Nevis Health Promotion Unit, look at that, health. The Nevis Health Promotion Unit will be giving away free love packages. And let's see, this will take place at the Charlestown Memorial Square from 11 a.m. until supplies last. So interested patrons can also participate in our Safe Love Quiz and get a chance to win prizes. Protect your pleasure this Valentine's Day and make your love safe love.
Like Lucine said, make sure you get your license.
That's who
Everything is just correlating. Look at it. This month is just working. Working for us.
Oh, yeah.
Paint and Sip, the Love Edition. Vaughn Anslin, the renowned Nevis artist, is facilitating a Paint and Sip at Nevitalia Restaurante tomorrow. Yeah, the 15th of February at 6:30 p.m. If you don't know, Nevitalia Restaurante has an unrivaled atmosphere and impeccable service. It is the perfect backdrop for an Italian escape. So for those of you who may be interested in extending your Valentine's celebration, this is the event for you. It is just $150 US. Very cheap per couple.
Yeah. Only that.
Which will cover the cost of instructions, painting supplies, Italian wine, and small bites. So call 669-6382 to book your spot with a deposit. Once again, 669-6382 to book your spot with a deposit.
Well, there you go. So you're supposed to, you know what? It makes a great surprise, doesn't it? So surprise your loved one
Paint and sip.
Paint and Sip. Hopefully you'll be sipping some water. Not like us, all right. So at the restaurant there. Number 3, Valentine's Day at the cinema. This is the third thing that's happening. So go spend Valentine's Day at the cinema. Why not, right? Calvary Cinema in St. Kitts is having a Valentine's Day special today and today only. Only today. You get a chance. You get a 2-for-1 ticket deal for getting It's better than half off, right? 2 for 1. Well, it's the same
2 for
thing.
1.
In any event, you can also get a special couples combo, including an extra large popcorn, 2 large sodas, and 1 candy bar.
Don't forget to pick up your water after that candy bar.
Am I saying that with love? Am I saying that with enough love for you guys? So if you haven't finalize your Valentine's Day plans, celebrate it at the Caribbean Cinemas. Take that special person on a date at Caribbean Cinemas where you get your popcorn, you get whatever, and it's 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah. So both your hands can fit in the popcorn, guys, since it's extra large. So you can put it in the middle, so nobody hogs the popcorn on Valentine's Day. It's share day.
It's what?
Share day.
Share day. I thought you said sugar day. Sorry.
Your mind is just on sugar. No, share day. Share day. Share day.
I should have brought my jogging clothes, honestly. But don't be like me. Don't run away from what is it? This is my pun now. Don't run away from love. Yeah. Don't run away from the sweet things. Run into it. Well, yeah. You should know. You guys are married here. You know. So hey.
One day you'll be on the same level as us married.
As I said recently, time will tell.
Time will tell.
We shall see.
Time will tell.
A little bit of suspense never killed anybody, right?
So what was your favorite segment today?
My favorite segment today, obviously seeing De Jour again and getting to watch him perform. Yeah.
I was dog smitten with Marley. That dog blew me out the park.
Oh yeah, Marley comes in the top. Yeah, I mean, they're all good. And I'm not saying that they're not. They're all good. Everybody good.
I enjoyed De Jour too.
Until De Jour came into the studio. So I was loving Marley all the way up to that, and then De Jour came in, so that kind of.
And I also enjoyed chocolate tasting and.
We know that you did. Can you guys tell that she did? I don't think that you
I tried to share, but the thing is, it just couldn't come through the screen.
I don't know. You got to build up a certain level of, I don't know, resistance to what is sugar, especially since, guys, I've been very good, as you've noticed. You guessed what was in my cup. It was peppermint tea. We did that on Instagram, I think we did. And it was peppermint tea with no sugar. I have to tell you, though, that this made up for all the times that you saw me with that cup and had no sugar in it. This one segment really made up for it. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. And that is to say, with all the things that we talked about on what's happening, you mix the sweet with the not so sweet.
And the unsweet.
So don't go too sweet on Valentine's Day, all right? Whatever it is, as Lucine said, hey, it's all out there for you, right?
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including
Instagram. There we go. I just mentioned that, didn't I? Yes. Twitter, Snapchat, even hey, you know what? We're going to do TikTok at Studio327 Inc. Like, subscribe, and follow us. And send us your pictures of what you're doing this Valentine's Day. Whether you're spending it with your pets, whether you're spending it with your loved ones, whether you're going out, whether you're wearing red. Yeah. I think that Turkey Killer said that he might have had a Valentine's Day photo shoot, so maybe we can follow up with him and see whether he's wearing red sequins this time.
Yeah.
Good idea. So leave us a comment and tell us what topics and guests you'd like to see. And
we'll see you tomorrow morning when you wake up with us
morning
at 8 a.m. on Good Morning SKN.
Bye-bye.